I am sitting here packing for Spain. That's my suitcase over there. That's all packed, I think. And that's my hand luggage. Leaving for Spain tomorrow morning. I've got to leave here at 5:45 tomorrow morning, so quite early. We got back from YarnAddict yesterday evening, and today is actually our 30th wedding anniversary. So we've been out this morning, had lunch, been to the dentist, because I had a checkup, and now I'm just doing the last minute packing. Last thing to go is my knitting. So originally I had planned to take this project, but it's quite big and I don't have very much space in my suitcase, as you can see. It's two of those rings. I have knitted all the, so the first ring was pink to blue, so I've knitted all of the pink, which was the first ball. Then I've knitted by half of two of these balls. I'm like nearly halfway, well, third of the way through the first ring, then the second ring. I was thinking maybe I could take this and just take this first ring and leave that, because I probably wouldn't. I'm trying to guess how much knitting I would get done, but it's quite bulky, so I've decided not to take that. So I started that before I went for YarnAddict, and I've been knitting on it quite a lot at YarnAddict, and the plan was to take it to Spain and finish it. But when I was at YarnAddict, I kept looking at this yarn, and the light in here is really bad. It's been a really dull, horrible day today, really heavy rain, and it's not even 4 o'clock yet, and it's really dark. So the light is rubbish, but I love this colour. It's got really rich dual tones of plum, purple and turquoise. I've been looking at it a few times before, but at YarnAddict this weekend it just kept catching my eye. It's Shopple Lace Ball, and I really want to knit something with that, but I couldn't decide what to do. And what I don't actually like re-knitting my old patterns. If I need to re-knit one old pattern in a new yarn, I tend to ask one of my sample knitters to do it, because I prefer to knit new stuff. But I do have a old design called Lavinia, which is a lacy poncho knitted in the round, which I really like, but I never liked the original colour I knitted it in, and I don't even know where it is now. And I'd like to make it slightly bigger because it's a little bit short on me. So I've decided to knit this. I'm probably going to need about a skein and a half. I'm only going to take one ball with me because this is 800 meters and I won't finish all of that all the way. I am going to add beads, which are these purple beads. I need to go and check the pattern because I think the beads are only on the edge, and if they are, I won't need to bring the beads on holiday. If I do need to bring the beads, I also need to find a crochet hook. I've packed my knitting needles. So I packed my knitting needle tips in my pencil case. But I can see them in here. I've decided I want to knit this on my Lykke tips, needle tips, specifically the pink ones, because they're the right size, 3.5 millimeter. I have also taken some metal 3.5 millimeter with me, just in case the wooden ones snap or something. I don't want to risk them breaking, which is also why I've taken all the tips off and put them in here, and then the cords are in here with my little tiny scales, some post-it notes, and a spare row counter. And then I've just got some other stuff in here that I need to bring. I'm trying to think whether I should bring a notebook, but I normally buy some squared notebooks in Spain, so I don't think I'm going to take a squared notebook with me. I usually do that. So it's much smaller than that, and it'll be plenty to keep me occupied for a week. I've also nearly finished the socks I was knitting while we were away at YarnAddict. I've only got a few rounds to do, and the heels. I've finished that this evening. So I wasn't sure what socks to bring with me to Spain. I need a pair of socks to knit on the flight there and back, when we're on the beach or out and about. So I decided, I had actually chosen another yarn before we went to YarnAddict, but I saw this yarn from another dyer, the same base, at YarnAddict, and I thought, oh, this is quite a fun yarn. This arrived before YarnAddict, and it was in my last Confessions of a YarnAddict video. It is from Yarn Unique, and it's the zebra sock, and it's basically the yarn has like this black thread through it, So it looks like a zebra yarn. It's quite bright colours. So I've decided to wind that today and take that with me and cast on tonight if I get time. If not, I'll cast on tomorrow morning at the airport. So I think I'm about ready to go. Knitting I'm taking is those two. That's plenty for a week. I have a design submission for a magazine due a couple of days, or the day after I come back. So I may actually have a look and see if I can find a couple of small balls of yarn to take for that, to knit some swatches while I'm away. I've got to go in my office and have a look now. And then I'm also going to go and do my nails. And then I'm going to have an earlier night, and then I'm going to be at the airport very, very early tomorrow morning. To cast on for this last night. So this is the Lavinia poncho, one of my old designs. So I cast on last night and I knitted a few rows. This is lace ball, love the colours.